Hello, old lady in the mud house. This is August 2023. Summer's already gone. I don't know what happened to it, but it's heading on to the time where I need to cut firewood, so I gotta think differently now. I've been extremely busy. That's why the videos have been very slim, but my friends have been saying, "Where are you?" So here we go. We've got all kinds of projects here on the homestead. The front of the house, I've added a 200 square foot addition. Instead of moving to having a shed for my solar equipment, my water tank, and all that other stuff, I decided just to add onto the house. So here you go. This was my other storages, and they're coming down. This has building supplies in it. The little hoop house is going to eventually move out to the front and actually turn into a greenhouse. The old summer kitchen, she's having better days, and right now she's a storage shed, and then that'll come down too. But all right, if you want to go cob, but not completely, this is an option that it's faster. The cob is protected by the weather. I put down a plywood floor, which is a couple feet off the ground, and the walls here are going to be cob, but it's a pole barn type construction, and it's a 10 by 20, so I'm going to cut that in half and put a partition in the middle. This front half is going to be my summer kitchen. There's going to be a screened in porch, and that way if I'm doing any canning or anything, I can do it without worrying about heating up the house. You know, you got to think of those kind of things when you don't have air conditioning. Okay, let's get up here. My little ladder here. All right, this is my old solar panel setup. I'm going to lithium batteries because of the ability for them to last so much longer. These deep cell batteries are great, but they only last about 5 years, and or less. You know, sometimes they tell you 3. I have to get them tested, and so these are not very cost effective. If you look at the cost of replacement compared to lithium, the lithium is the way to go. On a side note, this is a cabinet door. I have 5 of them that was taken out of a remodel home, and I'm going to incorporate them in the screened in porch part, and I think they're going to look fantastic. So, okay, moving on. All right, so the back half of this, I've already started putting studs up. I've got a bunch of 1x pieces that have to go on the edge of all the studs to use as keyways to hold the straw in, because it's a nice solid thing, but it can get heavy and just kind of lean out. So the keyways keep it in place. All right. This is the back door to the house right now, and it comes out of the kitchen, and I'm going to remove that and put it in between the summer kitchen and this piece here that I'm enclosing. It's going to be my pantry, and this is going to be where my breaker panel and all my solar equipment's going over here. And I also have, I was lucky enough to dig down to the bedrock. Oops, sorry about that. I wanted to put the water tank under the ground, but I only got deep enough to get under the floor, which is fantastic. So that won't freeze in the winter, and I'll be able to keep that enclosed. And I'll have the water coming off the roof through a pipe and into the tank here. And if it overflows, which I will have a piece of pipe so that it doesn't overflow. But if it did, you know, it's already on the ground and that won't be a problem. Okay, so I've been busy and I got so much more to go, all before winter. This has got to be closed in. I've got some friends coming to help me do some cob and the straw insulation. So, I don't know. I just keep coming up with new stuff. More work for me to do, so that way I'll have at least another 50 years I have to live just to keep up with what my projects are. All right, well, I hope everybody's having a great time. Summer is at its peak and rolling down the other side, so now I got to start thinking about firewood. All right, well, you all have a great day, and hopefully I can do another update pretty soon. All right, take care.